Okay, let's talk. So for those of you who are watching the premiere of this, you're not going to be able to read the title because I changed it. But for those of you who are just coming to my YouTube channel for the first time or coming a little bit later, you read the title right. I quit my job to play Fortnite. This is my video announcing that I will be a content creator full-time moving forward, and I am so excited. I know when you announce something like this, a lot of questions rise up like, oh my gosh, Klarque, you want to do this full-time? Wow, are you making enough money? No, I'm not making enough money to do this full-time. What I want you all to understand is I have been, for the last 3 years, really, planning this day. And even further back than that, I realized like a lot of things that in my life that I have done have built up kind of to this moment as well. For those of you who don't know, my first ever YouTube channel that I made content on, I started when I was 12 years old. It was a Transformers action figure review channel, and it was called Gear Grinder 12. Now, don't bother looking it up because you're on it right now. I took that channel and repurposed it about 1.5 years ago to make the Clint Gaming YouTube channel. And I've had other YouTube channels doing other things since then as well. That was not the only YouTube channel that I've had, but I have been working on making content for the better part of 15 years now. It's exciting to finally get to see my dream come true, that I get to be a full-time content creator. With that, it does raise some concerns and some questions because, like I said, I'm not able to make a living doing this full-time. So this is what I'd like to challenge everybody watching this video with. This, in many ways, is an experiment. I don't know if this is going to work, even though in the back of my mind, I do. Like I have full confidence in myself that I will be a full-time content creator, that I'll never have to work a 9-to-5 ever again, and that I'm gonna find a way to make this work. But for those of you who might just have come across my channel for the first time, if you had any reason to subscribe outside of the awesome content that I've already put out and that I will be putting out, it would be, I just want to see if this guy's gonna crash and burn. Let's just see if this guy actually fails at this. I want as many people as possible to know the risk that I'm taking by doing this. Even the place that I'm living in right now, I don't even know if I'm going to be in within the next month. That's how crazy everything is in my life right at this moment. So many things have changed and happened all at once. In my faith, my personal beliefs, God does everything for a reason, and I think that I'm genuinely in the right spot where I need to be. I've saved my money for the last 3.5 years with the job that I had, and I was also blessed enough to have the job that I did. I wanted to make this video to announce that, as well as a couple other surprises that I had in store for you. Now, originally, one of them was going to be the podcast that I had with Top 5 Gaming, Retro, Tedious X, which I want to give a big shout out and thank you to them. I don't know if Top 5 Gaming was able to make it. I'm actually recording this the day before the podcast, and this video is weird because this video is going to come out 2 days after. So I don't know what happened. I don't know if Top 5 Gaming was able to make it. He did say he was sick. If he did make it, I want to say thank you to him, Tedious, and Retro. If not, I want to thank the people that were able to make it. I had 2 other surprises for you guys that I had planned that I hadn't talked about yet. The first is something that people have been asking me about for a very long time. You know, in the past I had gotten questions like, you know, hey Klarque, would you ever join an org? And I had said adamantly I was against it, right? But I got approached by a unique group of individuals, and they presented me with an offer that I couldn't refuse. So as of today, I am proud to announce that I am actually a new member of Team Aries. My boy Takeoff, who's part owner of Team Aries, approached me, and I am so honored and humbled that I get to be a part of this, and I'm so excited for you guys to see the projects that we have coming down the pipeline, the skits that I'll be doing with them, and the collaborations that will come as a result of my partnership with Aries. It's going to be neat being a part of an org, and I can't wait to see what that's going to bring. And I hope you guys are excited for that as well, because that's a big step in the right direction. To solidify that collaboration, that partnership with Aries, me being one of their newest members, I would also like to announce the special guest that I've been alluding to for the last few days on our podcast, which we're having today, by the way, at 2 p.m. Eastern time. The special guest on that podcast is going to be Takeoff. So your lineup today on the 0 Point Podcast episode 3 is going to be me, Dagwummy, Jojo Zaya, and Takeoff, all collaborating together, talking about our favorite and most hated things about Fortnite Chapter 3 Season 3, and we're going to be playing squads as well afterwards. So I hope you guys are excited for that, and I hope you're ready to see another collaboration, man. I'm super excited to have everybody on. Man, it's just such a wild time in my life. I hope that in a year I can look back at this and smile and see how far I've come, and so I hope that I've had some tremendous growth. I want to grow with my audience. I'm not gonna stay in one place forever. I doubt I'll always be doing Fortnite content, but at this moment in time, this is what I'm building my community off of, and this is what I really enjoy. If I had to sum everything up in terms of how this last year and a half has been of making content between TikTok and YouTube, I would say, if we put it into Fortnite terms, the last year and a half has been Klarque Clint Chapter 1. Now we're going into Chapter 2, and I can't wait to see what this chapter holds. Finally, I would like to just give some brief shout outs and thank yous to some people that were instrumental in me making it this far. My boys Sup Buddy, One Godly Chest, and our friend Dan, the Dan Can. I want to thank you guys. It's my first ever TikToks that I ever published. We had you guys in them. I also gotta thank my cousin Joe, who's the best duo partner a person could ask for. I love you, bro. I've known you your whole life, and you love this game as much as I do. You're the one who taught me how to play, and it means a lot to me that you're gonna come along with me on this journey. And I'm still working on getting you a chance to 1v1 Cypher PKs, but give me more time. But we're getting there. We're getting close. My boy Lunch on Crack, or Lunch, or however, whatever name he's got right now, Lunch was one of 3 kids that had found me when I was playing Minecraft on my PlayStation and stayed around. And Lunch, I want to thank you, bro. We give you a hard time, probably more than we should, but I love you, bro, and I respect you, seriously. Like, you're an awesome value member, and it's a blessing to know you. Same thing goes for Shadowy Fox, who has helped me create a lot of my maps, actually all my maps. He's had a hand in all my published maps. Shadow has had a hand in, as well as some others who I will mention in a moment, but Shadow is definitely who I would consider the main architect and the main inspiration behind a lot of my maps, and he's the one who's taught me the most when it comes to creative Fortnite, so thank you, bro. And then I want to thank Samurai Odoku, because without him, I would not have my channel art. I would not have the profile picture, which I used for my brand. When you offered to make that piece of art for me, that was it's one of those moments in my career that I'm never gonna forget, because it was like, wow, people actually care enough to want to do something like this, where I never had a community do something like that for me. It was so dope. And to this day, that's my profile picture on all my social media. Even though I've got the updated one, there's something about that one that just hits for me right. So thank you. There's some other people that are very special to me. Dora, DeathX, Project Resurrection, Miguel, Don TG, Jeb, all you guys. And I can't forget my main man, Viz. I also can't leave out my 2 main mods, Troublemaker and Trickster. You both have been there on days where you were the only people watching. I couldn't ask for 2 better mods. You guys just keep everything so well structured. It's nice now that I have 2 moderators that I can leave to their own vices, and I know that when you make a judgment call in stream, you genuinely have my best interest at heart. I love all you guys. Thank you. You all have encouraged me and helped me and built me up in so many ways. You were some of the people that made me realize that, yeah, like, I can do this. I can build an audience. I can build a community that responds to me, a community that genuinely cares. Finally, for the people that I met along the way that made content, the people that inspired me, the people that helped me out, that gave me some sense of direction, that showed me and taught me things, I want to give a huge thank you to Dagwummy, Jojo Zaya, Takeoff from Aries, and of course Jakerton. So being able to sit down and talk to you guys and have you guys as a resource sometimes and just ask you questions. For example, with Takeoff, before I even agreed to fully sign on to Aries, Takeoff invested a lot of time into me trying to help my YouTube channel. He's the reason why my thumbnails switched up and why my thumbnails changed. Hey, Takeoff, bro, thank you. But seriously, same thing to Dag. If I have questions about TikTok, I can ask Dag, or I remember when Dag helped me when it came to like understanding sponsorships. I messaged him. Jakerton, do we even need to say what Jakerton did? Jakerton gave me a 1,000 follower boost, and some of those people still come around to this day. And Joe Josiah, your goofy ass, you were the first person, you're the first content creator I ever collaborated with, and you always were hosting me, rating me, showing me support, showing me love on Twitch, bro. Thank you, man. I genuinely believe that God put all of you in my life for a purpose, and it's a blessing, sincerely. When I say that, it is genuinely a blessing to know each and every one of you. You've all done more for me than you can possibly imagine, and I'm excited to take this risk, step out on this ledge, and go on this journey. For those of you who have been here for a long time, a thank you to you as well, and for those of you who are just coming here, welcome. Stick around for the journey, because it's going to be a wild ride. I will see you today, 2 p.m. Eastern Time, 0 Point Podcast Part 3 with my boys, and it's going to be a good time. I can't wait to see all of you there. I love y'all. Peace out.